in boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, man. Devin Haney responded saying that he will punish Gary Russell when the lights come back on. Some tend to believe him. Some people don't. I'm going to make an observation here about the whole situation. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Gary Russell is 10 years his senior, 4-inch height disadvantage. Devin Haney is listed at 5'9". Gary Russell listed at 5'5". He's been talking about coming up to 135 pounds sometime because Al Heyman won't deliver the fights for him. And, that's unfortunate for him, okay? But Devin Haney called out, Gary Russell called him out on Instagram, right? Or whatever he did. Devin Haney, basically said he too small, whoop-de-whoop, blah, 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 and dismissed him. Then he probably heard the backlash saying, oh, okay, you saying these dudes ducking you, this a name. You don't have a name on your resume. Then he claps back and says this. I will punish Gary Russell Jr. When the lights come back on, I think he's capping. You can't hunt a hunter. The hashtag boogeyman. So this kind of remind me of the Deontay Wilder situation, and where Devin Haney really trying to believe his own hype as far as him being the boogeyman. Nigga, it ain't about being the boogeyman in your situation. It's politics. That's it. It's political. But one thing you will notice here is that he ain't tagged Gary Russell in it, though. This dude is a millennial. He knows how to tag. He didn't tag Gary Russell's name. He playing with his name in my Birdman and Crawford voice. He didn't tag him, did he? So at the end of the day, a lot of people in the comment section saying, you ain't going to do it. You ain't going to fight him. You're going to fight another tomato can. So at the end of the day, Gary Russell got to get ranked inside the top 15 at 135. He's a champion. I don't see why no problem doing that at 26. If he's, telling Devin he'll come all the way up to 35, no catch weight, Devin don't have nothing on the table better, then do it. Unless he got to fight Fortuna to defend his belt. If they give him his belt back, they haven't even gave him his belt back. He said, I'm big for the weight. You can't hunt a hunter. Well, show us. Show us. You can't be the boogeyman turning down smoke from a guy 2 weight classes lower than you. Now, y'all get to negotiations. He start asking for some type of astronomical money, or he really is pump faking. Hey, charge it to the game. He didn't really want it. He was just talking out his ass. He talking about he need a tune-up. He talking about, come down. He talking about the catch weight. Then we got to credit Devin Haney saying, you the political boogeyman. But as far as him believing that people don't want to fight him, no, it's just political. I don't think Lomachenko's scared of him. He got to listen to his promoter. And his promoter is telling him what? You ain't fighting Devin Haney right now. And it doesn't make sense. Same thing they say about Crawford. It doesn't make financial sense for Errol Spence to fight him. And at the end of the day, Devin Haney no different. It's more risk than reward to fight Devin Haney. He got a belt, a low W. He had a WBC belt. He championed in recess. What do you bring to the table? You don't have a fan base. You never fought on Fox. You never fought on HBO. You fought on Showbox. You fight on the Zone. Showbox probably get more viewerships than the Zone do. So what are you bringing to the table? This is what they want to hear. They want to hear business and they want to hear politics. They don't want to hear a fight breakdown. These fans out here, they want to hear numbers. They want to crunch numbers. And what do we bring to the table financially? It's the $1 million question, and he brings nothing to the table for Teofimo Lopez, for Lomachenko. He doesn't bring viewership. He doesn't bring a platform that's going to boost their viewership. And, we just speaking the facts. We are just speaking the facts. So as far as this fight, should he be able to beat Gary Russell? Yeah, he should be able to beat the smaller man. Gary Russell had a tough time with King Tug. But Gary Russell has to bring something different to the table. He has to show that he can get on his toes. He has to show that he can move his head. When you're moving up fighting a bigger guy, you got to be able to either, beat him with intellect, IQ, and speed, or you just going to have to prove you tougher and you can thug it out better than he can. And could he beat Devin Haney? I mean, there's an experience gap there. It's a lot that we don't know about Devin Haney. It's a lot that we don't know about the kid. Can he take it on the chin? Can he go a hard 12? his corner. You know what I'm saying? His corner. His father running his corner. What do he know about boxing? Is he another one of these daddies just trying to pretend that he know boxing? Here's the question. Shotgun jab. Okay, Dad. I mean, it depends. Should he win this fight? Absolutely. Small guy coming up, no tune-up. If he go out there and lose this fight, it's over. He'll never be the same like a Drake album. If he go out here and get beat down. But that's the mentality you gotta have. When you the boogeyman, I mean, you just can't really duck all smoke. You can't duck it. You cannot duck all smoke. You gotta be able to take it all and fight. So, it'd be interesting to see, if this fight materialized. I mean, a lot of people believe Gary Russell joking. I seen a comment on Twitter saying that I believe it when he drop his belts. And I'm the same way. I believe it when he drop his belts. Same shit here. That's a big jump to make to go to 35 from 26. I don't know how many fighters made that jump and were successful. And I got a straight little boxing mind. So I don't remember the guys that legitimately made that jump and was successful. And Gary Russell just seemed not to have enough wiggle in his game. As far as, head movement, getting on his toes and moving his head. And, he don't seem to be twitchy enough. He don't be slick enough. He got the ring IQ, the intellect. But to go up there to be the guy that's as long as Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? That's as athletic as Devin Haney, who is big and strong as Devin Haney. All Haney got to do is stick that stick in his face and move. You know what I'm saying? Gary going to have to move his head. Gary going to have to come in there fighting like a Pernell, or have to come in there fighting like a Chavez or Duran. Looking to bully the kid. Touch the body. Rip the uppercut. Stay on the inside. Stay low. And if he can make Devin Haney give up his height and drag him into a dog fight, we don't know if Devin Haney got dog in him. It was some rumors that Gervonta dropped him in the gym. We don't know if Devin can we know he can dish it. Can he take it? Is a question. If he get cut, you know what I'm saying? If he get hurt to the body, if he get hurt to the chin, that's what experience is about. So Gary does have some advantages here. He got experience. Why not show what you can do to a former Lomachenko employer, foe? Why not? But I think it's interesting. It's not a fight that I asked for. It's not a fight that nobody demanded. Nobody said they wanted to see this fight. Nobody. But that's what boxing keep giving us. When one species, he can't get what he needs to get in this environment, it goes outside his environment to start hunting and eating. So we ain't really getting, species going outside the elements. These fighters jumping up weight classes, trying to find, food elsewhere because they can't eat in their weight class. Or they refuse to eat in their weight class. This is all Al Heyman's fault. Al Heyman could have delivered Maraz. He could have delivered Leo Santa Cruz. He could have delivered Gervonta. He could have delivered some of these dudes for him, man. And he didn't. So now Gary got to go up and fight Devin Haney. Now, will Devin Haney knock his ass back down? That's conventional wisdom. That's what conventional wisdom tell us. The bigger man, the more athletic man. But the one advantage Gary Russell got is experience. He's experienced. But I would expect Devin Haney to handle his business. And for Devin Haney, it's a no-win situation, to be honest. Because if he beat Gary Russell, he was supposed to do it. If he loses to Gary Russell, he was overrated. So it's a tough situation for him to be in as a fighter. But when you are here saying you the boogeyman, and his pops apparently said something to rile Gary Russell up. So y'all talking reckless and opening y'all mouth, and then somebody else that's real say what's up, and you say no, or you say anything but send the contract, it becomes an issue. But let's see if this fight happens. See if Gary Russell about it. See if Al Heyman sign off on it for one. Al Heyman can stop him. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Let me know what you guys think about Gary Russell getting back at and Devin getting back at Gary Russell. Appreciate the love, support. Share the videos. Let me know who you guys got winning at 35. And y'all believe Gary Russell being real. We go.